A mineral sunscreen that claims to shield UV rays, provide broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays with a matte finish without a white cast. This is the claim of the sunscreen we are reviewing today, the Dr. Sheths Mineral Sunscreen. Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Varsha and today we will be reviewing the Dr. Sheths Mineral Sunscreen, which retails at about Rs 6.99 for 50 ml of product. You can get it at lower rate through the link I give below. Now, if you're new to my channel, I make content related to beauty and healthy recipes. So please do consider subscribing if you're someone who's genuinely interested in overall beauty and health. And before we jump in, this is how I review my sunscreens. I apply them first, observe how they feel, spread and settle onto the skin over time. Then we break down the formulation and the UV filters, followed by a blotting test and who should use it and who should avoid it. And finally, the skin lock Holmes verdict. Now let me go ahead and apply this to show the, okay, this is almost done. Okay, so this is how it looks. Okay, so you can see it's a little bit thick. Okay, now let's apply the sunscreen using the two-finger technique. I'll start a blending timer. Okay. You can see that I don't have anything on my skin. Okay. For context, I'm a whitish, medium, warm tone. This is a little bit difficult to blend since I don't even have a moisturizer and I should have applied my moisturizer. Is it matte? I don't think. But I definitely feel that, you know, I should have applied a moisturizer underneath. For context, this was the sunscreen that I had worn last year during the Mahashivratri and during my perioral dermatitis. And one problem that I felt with it is tends to become sweaty after some time, and you can't layer many products on top of it. So let's wait for some time and see how it settles. So it's still not settled in. The blending time was about roughly 1 minute to 1.5 minutes. And I think it'll take almost 5 minutes to settle in. So there is a slight white cast, which I think it's visible through the camera. Okay. See, this is a mineral sunscreen. So if it's not tinted, definitely you will be getting a white cast. But this is something environmentally considered safe. So, yeah, so it's not always bad, but maybe during functions and all, you can skip this and go ahead with a good chemical sunscreen. Okay, so now that you've seen how it actually behaves on the skin, let's move on to the most important part, which is the UV filter system and the formulation breakdown. So, this is a mineral sunscreen. Okay, and the UV filters here are zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. Zinc oxide and titanium dioxide are inorganic mineral filters. They sit on the skin surface and reflect and scatter UV rays, offering broad spectrum protection against both UVA and UVB rays. One of the main advantage of mineral filters is that they are inherently photostable. They do not break down under sunlight, unlike many old generation chemical filters. And a fun fact, zinc oxide has been used in sun protection for decades, even before the actual sunscreen was invented. It is even told that ancient Indian medical texts like the Charaka Samhita describe the use of a zinc-based paste, which was called Pushpanjal, if I'm not wrong, to heal wounds, soothe skin, and treat eye conditions. Later, what happened is in the 1930s, Swiss chemistry student named Franz Greta developed a glacier cream to protect his skin during mountaineering, which was one of the earliest physical sunscreens made using zinc oxide and petrolatum. In this formulation, zinc oxide also offers partial protection against blue light, which is especially helpful if you spend long hours indoors near screens. Because of this filter system, mineral sunscreens are generally preferred for sensitive skin, compromised skin barriers, perioral dermatitis, pregnancy too. This is also where the Hawaii sunscreen ban comes into context. Certain chemical filters like oxybenzone, octinoxate have been linked to coral reef damage. I've made a short based on that. This is why mineral sunscreens like this are one of the most safer options to go during the summers. Along with the UV filters, this sunscreen contains glycerin for hydration and a few silicone compounds, if I'm not wrong, to improve spreadability and water resistance. There is no fragrance or irritants in this formula, and it is fairly skin friendly. So, who will this work for? Sensitive skin people, run and get this. Normal to dry skin people, please apply a very good moisturizer underneath it. Acne prone skin people, it does work out, but I did get a mixed review from my friends. Very oily skin people may avoid it because it may feel heavy and sweaty over time. Deep skin tone people, please avoid, as the white cast may be very bad. Okay, it's very visible. And layering advice is, as I mentioned earlier, I would not prefer teens to use chemical sunscreens. I always prefer teens to go with mineral sunscreens, though it doesn't look too good on your skin. You have to take about your hormones better at this age, right? So keep your skincare minimal and avoid heavy creams underneath this, is what I have to say. Let's do a quick blotting paper test. Okay, a little bit of oil is there, but it's okay. Now for the skin lock Holmes verdict. Do I hate the sunscreen? Absolutely no. I love it. But would I be using this when I go out for functions, etc.? No. Because it's slightly heavy, it pills and it has a white cast. So whenever you're going for a picnic, okay, or you're going outside, like I had gone for the Mahashivratri, etc., when there's too intense sun and you want a photo stable UV filter, go ahead with a mineral sunscreen. So I would genuinely love to see this sunscreen reformulated as a tinted mineral sunscreen for inclusive and wearability. And if you found this review helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The product link is attached below. And always do let me know your reviews, experiences, and suggestions in the comment section below. You can even contact me through the email ID given below. I'll see you in the next investigation.